Ezeugo wepu aka gị n'ebe Fada Mbaka nọ onye anwa bụ Ivetezu enwe mighty na Umuchu ịta ga-ezu enwe mighty na Enugu. Ezeugo Global TV na ndụgo na ndụ nwa gị na ndụ nwunye gị. Ezeugo wetu aka ka isi akpọ Fada Mbaka ọnụ wetu aka ka isi akpọ Fada Nwebe Joy ọnụ otu tapụ ọtọ ogo n'ọnụ ma ị ya amarọ. Reason nji agwa gị ya wa afụkwuo na-egbu ụmụazị afọ ekwi na-egbu okenye. This morning afụrụ m ebe ị na-narrate dana na Ogechi Okeke Njaka dey spend the 1/4. I say yes. Fortunate sere na ego Ogechi ji wee pụta bata ala Igbo bata from America na ọgwụgwọ that Ogechi had been exhausted na ego agwụgwọ ego ji wee bata agwụgwọ while Ezeugo Global na-akọwara anyị that na Ogechi akara wee metụ ego ya aka na Ogechi spend bụ 10% ihe ndị ọzọ dị spend. Mana fortunate pụta na public wee tụọrụ fast na ego Ogechi agwụgwọ. I want you to hear from Ezeugo.
Osuwe digi aya makasina oye bule buruka.
Just, they have spent a lot of money. You know that? They have spent a lot of money. A lot of money has gone in this matter. And all na half Ogechi also man say higher just go. They won't be spending such kind of money. You know that? They won't be spending that kind of money. Are you getting what I'm saying? Like I repeat, no
battery, please charge.
They will be spending what they are spending currently. They know what I'm talking about. I don't need to tell them. You know that they if Nesi Hana Huapo, before Gichi na Bosse Hana, if Hana Wufu, Guana Wufu. You know that I don't need to tell them. They know. They know the sleepless night, the fear of the unknown, because they don't know what is going to happen next. You know what I mean? So let it happen for a reason. Let it happen for a reason. Ogechi Okeke Njaka is going to be in our midst very soon. You know what I mean? Then, if you remember, this is perfect. This is perfect as far as I'm concerned. At this point, what is happening is needed. Well, no. As from the Nasero, go to Abuja. The best answer for you is that I have no reason to be in Abuja. I have no reason to be there. Because Ogechi will be the best word only for this case. So why should I be there? What should I?
Now, also than Yedi the Hija Abuja, because Ogechi will have the best squad only. I want you to listen Kind against.
There, yeah, Ogechi will be the best squad and the best team only for this case.
Okay.
So what am I coming there to do?
Okay.
If I want to come there,
Low battery, please charge.
yes.
Shut up.
What is important is for me to do what I feel I should do for my sister Ogechi.
Okay.
You know what I do? So I want if you me.
Don't worry, if I do
upon na
okay.
because I don't know ya pota, ịma na ya pota. Ego niile a na-eri iwu ka a na-ewest ego. Ekwugo m sị si wuru kene ga jee n'Imo steeti gbadata na South East. Were ga Okorobịa. West this morning. You want to go? It's the video was this morning. And I want you to understand very plain that if you like, waste the whole money you have. Ogechi may not be spending. Ogechi, let me put it this way so that we will understand. I may spend even 10% of our money.
Somebody tag him intelligent caller. Ezeugo agbapugo fortunate and the co-afo. That is the purpose of this thing. Ezeugo said, no Ogechi Okeke Njaka ki agwazi anyị taa. No Ogechi had to spend the 10% of her money. While unfortunately she come out and lie to public, then an Ogechi has spent all her money. Can somebody tag it? Intelligent caller, we need you here. Fortunately lied to go fund me. Geraldine lied to go fund me. Kalisus lied to go fund me. Daisy lied to go fund me. Danana, Ogechi have been exhausted from money. That Ogechi has spent all her money in this particular case. While Ezeugo are here, telling public that Nana, Ogechi have never spent 10% of her money in this case. Intelligent caller, we need you here. I want to repeat it shortly. Have
no reason to be in Abuja.
Intelligent caller. Fortunate have been busted. Danana Ezeugo Atagogwanduwa nkebe eziokwu finally. Dana Ogechi have never spent 10% of her money in this case. While unfortunate are telling public that Nerego Ogechi agugo. Amo mancha adekwe ya. Ndi kwe na ndi ekwe. I told people that Nana ndi na-eso Ogechi Okeke Njaka hate Ogechi from the bottom. On a hand the akpakoritazi nkata, on a hand also coordinated. Ezeugo Global, fortunately, they are not happy. No Ogechi Okeke Njaka. Nya, na na-ekwu no ya apụta. How can you say, fortunate, you lie to public, that ego Ogechi ji wee bata from America agwụna? Ha, zagazigi comedy nnukwu ekwe. While Ezeugo Global na na-agwa ndị mmadụ na Ogechi akara wee spend ya 10% of ego na this case, and no one the best squad. Kedizi ndị na-asị na na-akpagbu Ogechi. Kedizi ndị na-asị na na-emegbu Ogechi. Kedizi ndị si na na-asọgbu Ogechi. Kedizi ndị si na na-akwụ mmadụ ụgwọ ka e wee na-eme ya join. Hear it from Ezeugo. Dadana Ogechi nwere the highest squad on idri. And Ogechi spend about 10% of her money in this case. More than the end also spend. Man, unfortunately, they go Ogechi agugo. They lied to go fund me. Hear it from Ezeugo.
Now, I have no reason to be there. because Ogechi were the best word needed for this case. So why should
tomorrow now? Ndo to ye ya bia now. Ako kandi ala. From Ezeugo, and they will keep on telling you, Ogechi they use sand. Amazon na say na akpagbu Ogechi. Amamo dey say na emegide Ogechi. Amamo dey say na akwu ụgwọ ka na delay case here. Kedu the purpose of the sand? Now Ezeugo agbagbo no nya word na for Ogechi. No Ogechi were the best squad or choro na this case. And na spend the boho 1/4 year na this case. While the fortunate and I said they go get Chaguna. Kebedente.
I be there? What should I be there? Yeah, Ogechi will be the best.
Zagazigi, court case Brechinine. Edego Makwa Mayon. Echi, I don't press my clothes. And the jelly, ye pop Tatashia mo sensokia webia tomorrow. So I had able. All the consuit to come me. Nkoro fusu tumuna mujemana obu mechi Ezeugo agwaga na Ogechi dey spend her money na this case no nwere the best squad no nwere the best material o choro. Can you imagine? Well fortunate na si dey go Ogechi ji bata aguna kebe ni ant
I'm the best team needed for this case. So what am I coming there to do?
Nothing.
If I want to come there, I can come. If I don't want to come there, it's none of your business.
Okay.
What is important is for me to do what I feel I should do for my sister Ogechi.
Okay.
You know what I do? So I want if he
Zaga, I want you to pay attention. Now Ezeugo say that the Ogechi spend about 10% of a year, while the fortunate never not run the mother say they go get Chaguna. Now you spend the corner over 10 million. Now this case, can you imagine that lies? No Ogechi, no Ogechi need 100,000 every day. While Ezeugo should Ogechi use about 10% of a go jiwe bata. Na no ne anonia, abura muneku.
Na nunu kwuru na ejidego Ogechi kushie na net yet ị ka na-ebe akwa kedu ka ọ ya adụzi na Ogechi pụta. So ọ bụrụ na ị na-ebe akwa ịghọtago chetakwa na ị na-ebe akwa reserve nke ihe ebe na Ogechi pụta.
Ma this guy afro Ogechi na ya. So Ezeugo na ekpere Ogechi bụ ka ọ pụta from prison ka ọ bịa continue kwa ihe a na-adụbara ya that place. Can you imagine people? So Ezeugo ị na-ekpere Ogechi ekpere ka ọ pụta ka ọ continue kwa ebe ọ kwụsịrị. Ezeugo diptenu nwanne gị nwaanyị ka nwanne gị nwaanyị bịa ebe a bịa na-eme ihe Ogechi na-eme. Diptenu nwunye gị n'aka nwunye gị na-eme ihe Ogechi na-eme ka ọ na ọdụrụ ọgụ mma eze na-aghọrị ndị ọ na-achị. So ịchọ ka Ogechi pụta ka ọ continue kwa dị siri ọ na-eme na-enye ndị mmadụ mgbe unu na ndị afro Ogechi na ya nchere egwuregwu ka na-egwu.
Ịma ya pụta ịma na ya pụta
ebe niile
a na-eri iwu ka a na-ewest ego ekwugo m si were kene ga jee n'Imo steeti gbadata na South East were ga empower ụmụ okorobịa instead of
ego ahụ Ogechi spend that 10%. When ụnụ ahịa ewere ya wee bịa wee empower youth na Anambra State. Lawyer ahụ ụnụ kpọrọ wee nye ijele ụnụ na ndị chọọchị ọkụnụ kpodere calibers of lawyer, more than 10 of them, legal team. Okwi jele ka eji we create a legal team. Why na were ego legal team anwa expended na against ijele? Where when you ụmụ okorobịa nọ na Anambra State. Ezeugo nkuka nna ajụ. Kedu ihe mere na ewere ego anwa ejiri we sote ijele that time? We group ori legal team. Ijele ka eji wee gre nya nwe ihe a na-akpọ legal team. Kedu ebe na-ewere ha ego anwa ego legal team anwa were empower youth na Anambra State. Oruziele nke Ogechi si were ego je empower youth n'Imo State. Why no na-ewere ha ego anwa je empower youth na Anambra State? You see your life. Emeidewa afọ ọnụ ka onye amara ihe. Over 40 lawyers. Kodu koteri jelo ofu onye. Why na unu ewere ha ego ahụ Ezeugo? Why you inye ha advice in enye now? Why do you have advice ya? How would that money empower you to Anambra State? But you want to go get you to empower you to a Imo State. See your brain, little brain. Kade tabu ese mbumbu onu ga. Mbumbu onu ga ha ka ikpu ezimuru nwa ofuru. Onu timba. Bu onu ogologo ga na-ekwueri. Amomiri na no grekwe no onu ga anya. Obu na oto ka ije shape onu ga. Ruo onu ga aru ka deta nata shape. No onu ga gbogbo ehika. No nya megi je kweri more sense. So he will that advice here. Ihe nye ndị mmadụ. But he nyewara ndị Lagos team unu. Against Ijele. And Ijele after going ada no zone unu. How far, how well? Echi di neko Ogechi ya afu Ijele. Oye nye tatashi. Whether you like it or not. Look at your life. So he might hear to her. And we put 40 lawyers against your human being. He didn't have advice here. Ezeugo broke ezigbo mmadu. Oluzie na nke Ogechi. Iwe man na eji ga je empower the youth Imo State. Chineke kpokwa aga oku the idiot.
Video watched this morning. You want to go? It's the video watched this morning. And I want you to understand very plain that if you like, waste the whole money you have.
Okay.
Ogechi may not be spending. Ogechi, let me put it this way so that you will understand. And they spend even 10% of our money. So have you not?
Fortunately, Kebi no isi ego Ogechi agwụna. Kere na-ekwuzi eziokwu between Gwa na Ezeugo Global TV. Because it tụrụ ndị mmadụ asị na ego Ogechi agwụna. Ezeugo na-eme ka ọ kọwara ndị mmadụ that Ogechi spend 10% of ego ji wee bata. So, who is lying and who is selling the truth? Kere na-ekwu eziokwu. I want to know and I ask. N'ime Fortunate and Ezeugo Global, kere na-ekwu eziokwu. Ezeugo si na Ogechi spend 10% of ego. While Fortunate na sị na Ogechi Okeke Njaka have been exhausted over money. So, who is saying the truth now? Kere na-ekwu eziokwu n'ime mmadụ na abụọ. Among the comment section and when it is anya, kere na-ekwu eziokwu n'ime fanam. Ezeugo si na Ogechi spend 10% of a year. And the Fortunate na sị na Ogechi have been exhausted over money. They go jibata agwụna. So, who is saying the truth here? I want to know what you go do. Can somebody answer me? Can we take procedure? Because who is lying? Can somebody answer me, please? Asadonia. The letter is telling the truth. Hey, Ezeugo. Aya?
Have you not seen? You are spending millions because you want to have Ogechi behind bars. And Ogechi is not even spending up to 10% of our money.
Chibezie, I like to call Kinye direction of this thing because I believe na Ezeugo no na Nigeria mara everything more than Fortunate or they get Fortunate and Ezeugo ka Ezeugo because on ekwe na go no don't get spend about 10% of his money. Keriana to the Republic asi. When I can have walk around John Marajuju, on Ajuda Fuzo. Ezeugo saying the truth. Bezie.
Kiki ndewo.
Good morning, Onisi.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Amaka Melody.
America.
Ekene m ọra na-ekiri ofu jide ebube. Ndewo nụ.
Dalo.
N'egbughị oge, ọwụ nwoke Nnewi na-ekwu eziokwu. Because ọ located the Central Bank of Offering and Tithe.
Okay.
Yeah, so at least ọ na-ekwu eziokwu nke nwaanyị ọkalịsị ọkalịsị. Ọkalịsị ọkalịsị eribeghị 10% of ego ya. Ana
Okay.
ihe weta na ihe anyị na-ekwu mgbe ha mepụrụ GoFundMe mgbe ha na-ebe akwa na ndị a pụtara ka egwu ndị mmadụ
Why
chamfo. Ana ya pụtakwa na ihe intelligent kọla na-ekwu.
Okay.
Ha kpara intelligent kọla for a reason. O kwuru na nna m na Amerịka chọrọ iji ego ndị mmadụ sacha ego ya. Ama mere ọta. So ịma asị eziokwu dị ka afọ ibe a na-ezoghị ezo.
Preach on.
So ndị na-akọ eri ha na-afụ na okwu intelijent kọla kwụkasị ga ọ na-arụ arụ ọ kwụ ọtọ ka ukwu ahụ a na-agba ya drọ ama mere ọta. So ihe nna m na-ekwu nwoke dị ewi ọ bụ eziokwu eribere 10%. So ma ọyịgị nwaanyị kere ekwu na nwanne ya nwaanyị eme charity n'ụlọ nga ọ na-efi na ọ na-akwụ ụgwọ ụlọ asị ka ha dum na-atụ ha na-achọ ndị na-egbu wayo anya ọcha. So ya wụrụ ọzọ dị ka gara ya intelijent kọla na-ekwu ihe ka ike na-ekwu ọ wụrụ eziokwu kwụ ọtọ na ndị a na-achọ ịghọrọ ụmụ ibe na ndị a bụ eze na-aghọgbu ndị ha na-achị ama mere aghọta. So
Yes.
nwoke Nnewi ekwela nke eziokwu which is ebe mụ akwụ because
Of course.
asọ onye nọkọta mmadụ ya na n'ushi ọnụ.
I
So
don't
nna
care
m
Nigeria, Maria name more than in America.
ị na-ekwu o soro na ịghọtago ndị ministri. So ego ọfere na-agwụbeghị ịmakwa ihe ndị a na-atụ n'euro na tit ego euro ka buru ibu. So ọ ka ndị na-agba na doneti nke nwoke Angola na-ajọ otu o si gbuwayo onye a na-achọ otu o si gbuwayo. So ihe dum a na ọ kawara dum mara na ndị a chọrọ ịnapụ ha ego ha na-enweghị enwe ego dọ ka katidral
Ego no.
ihe a dọla kpọ ego pasa akwụkwọ adịbisa agwọ ego pasa. So intelijent kọla ebe ọbụla ọ dị Amaka mere ya ọ fụgo na eziokwu ya na-agba ya akaebe. Nke a ụzọ ụzọ intelijent kọla na-ekwu ozi onye ha pụtara na-ekwu anwụchise intelijent kọla na-ekwu mgbe na nwoke ma na-achọ otu esi ewere ego ya pịtọrọ pịtọ were ego ndị dị ọcha nyachaa ya bubata ya n'ime. So ego dọ Ogechi spend bụ ọsọ dịbara 1 naira ana ị ga-ekwu ọ sị na ị hụrụ ndị ka fụrụ ya n'anya na nwunye. So ndị na-apụta na-asị manwụzila akaụntụ ya wụrụ Access Bank akaụntụ ya wụrụ donate ndị acha ndị na-agbata eke ha na-agba ha agbata eke ọsọ ahịa kiki nsogbu adị na-ebe eke na mana ka anyị na-echegori echi ịnọgego ọsọ mụ nwaanyị tiwebara ọnụ n'okwu a nwanne m nwoke a ga-eti ego ọnụ n'ihi na ọ ka nwegoro ihe ọ na-achọ ka ọ metọpụta. So mana ha wụrịla afọ echi ikpe bido
That is the kind of love she is.
afọ echi ha matagozi otu esi ekwu ihe a na-ekwuzi ya mebi ihe a wụ Holy Ghost Court ka a na-aga ikpe ọ ka chi bụọ ka aga ụlọ ikpe lọta anyị were ezi ya from ndị a Amaka mere gị my brother.
Now, Ezeugo Global TV. Amaka mere gị Jamike, Abuna, Ome that 100,000 post. Send the other nya, can many post. Oh, yeah, we that money. Yes. And it's a crime for each farm mado when I go without the notice of that person. It's a crime. So, mortuary post here, we will follow it legally. Why did you use the same woman? After no record, you went ahead and used her name and scam people. This is not a small case. Because he want to ridicule the name of Maryam Justice in total. Like he said, no, you destroy her name before we may arrest. Can you imagine that words? Gigi said, no, you maybe a family and justice to in total before we cash here. All the video I have it here. Or marry here. That is why you went and used the woman's name and cash out at her back without her notice. And they collected money impulse from people, telling them to donate for Maryam Justice. Why the woman did not send you anywhere. After announcing the Ezeugo court case, I'm not Jinjin Venza. That inside. How can you use somebody's name? West Cam on them mad. And they are calling yourself a high chief. I never want to come that place. Come three to go to years ago. Only can intelligent color will run that program. Oh no.
She is enjoying from people. Yeah? I am telling you, obviously, it's not even spending 10% of her money or even any of her money at all.
In Ania.
But you are there.
That Ezeugo Sere. No Ogechi have never spent 10% of her money. Even if they are not sure no Ogechi spend the year. My brothers and my sisters, pay attention. These people are criminals. They are using the name of people. When how can you like to go fund me? Then an Ogechi have been exhausted of her money. Then they go to America. While Ezeugo no Nigeria, the level of Ogechi Okeke Njaka case, marry everything Nagan, also na one of Inaka Kuso Ogechi Okeke Njaka. Now, why no Ogechi spend about 10% of Ege? Now, anyone a go for Siego, na had that to Fuego. Even I thought Ogechi spend to go 1 naira in this case. No wonder. Ejiasin and a megere, Nana ending go, lies upon lies, and when they would do mad wayo. If you let the Kubu Ezeugo in our donate ego, how can you lie? None that donate in the Madego Nanga, don't get it 100,000 every day. Now scam of people. You see why had you were talking Ainaba? Ezeugo question go one of them non-where pata. Don't worry. If you get so question go non-where pata, no get cannot well spend ya 1 naira. Only coupon of 10%. Mana now na I no get to spend about 1 naira. Na anyone at 2 fuego. Now, can is able to mother nato, Kerebo naga, who is embezzling the money? Kerebe 10 million of fortunate is not spending. What is going on? You people are lying to public. Ezeugo, fortunate is not spending 10 million of her money. And they go get you that no get you have been exhausted over money in Nigeria. Right now, you have exposed them. That is why you're share. That is why Ezeugo did not share that program and I said to Ogechi. No wonder, because I'm an under egu why you with have Ogechi Okeke Njaka. You see their life? Yes, I'm not blind. You see him? Continue.
Emptying your pocket because you want to keep Ogechi in detention. But only he is not even spending even 1/10 of her money.
How can you cook well? Ezeugo na kowa Nakapo intelligent caller. Hold on. Let me call intelligent caller into this matter. Unless what they busy. Intelligent caller. I'm not can I watch him? Okay. Okay, Ezeugo na-ekwu no Ogechi. Okay. 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 I'm thinking ya bata letter. I can continue. Okay. Because ever not intelligent caller. God vindicate intelligent caller. God vindicate King Sele. God vindicate our people and then I watch the Ezeugo here. When we come out and tell people that none of these people want to scam you guys, nobody could believe us. We told you people. Then when they to no get you people think we are lying. Haven't you heard the truth now? Haven't you heard the truth? Zaga analyzer and I send them out to Wego. Mom Dalo. Also, a move or make my own. Geraldine and I send them out to Ogechi Okeke they need rehab. Kalisu Sassin each and where they happen get boy and a phone. Why did Ezeugo never ban them mad? No Ogechi spend about 10% of her money. Even no Ogechi spend the whole shishi. Negia. Can you say go fund me no Google? Is this not a fraud? Because as for me, Ezeugo blow Babonyeji the right channel in a Ezeugo. Fortunate in Atwase. Why using people's money? After 2 has they use 10 million naira, then no fortunate. They use 10 million naira. They're very fortunate. You got the fortunate motor on America or what through 10 million of a convertible and an auction. Look at the humble truth. This young man in a queer. No get chatter will spend that 1 naira. While Indian has no get spend the get in can only believe.
Who for seva the ego, blue the ego, but to seva the ego, and the man no go Ogechi or Yapota, no Yapota. So why are you wasting that money? Go lead the 10 Ogechi. That is why I'm wasting ego now. Go need the 10 Ogechi. Eh? So millions of naira the equivalent to so all what and them madonna Ologa Kata need the 10 Ogechi, need 10 Ogechi. Ena ula Oniha Ibakwa Iga, Oniha Ibakwa Iakwa Lady, Iga in millions. Knowing full well that only gonna end me for a carry good night by not even spending, by not even spending even her money, and yet equal representation.
No get have never spent even her shishi. Now where's you got Nekuya now? So now the church, the church in Asu, the church we brought more than 40 lawyers against Ijele. Now, Ijele Apotago, the same here won't cook now. Nana Anna to Fuego. And when we work the 40 lawyers. Each of them 1 million naira. 40 lawyers is not 40 million naira. Or this Nanke Azwa can put it off one. And at the end, you go 40 lawyers. Breakthrough. Abia Fijele. Now, ono na was also never Abia court. Why not get you sitting now? Now you make it jelly. Now, for 2 court, one Abia in the church. And when it is jelly, was here, Enya, now one eat by Mosey. The same time who says spend the ego then. Who buy jelly nanga. That is how well does he spend the Ogechi Okeke Njaka. We know that Ogechi had spent the 1 area. Yes, anyị gwara unu na Ogechi akara wee metụ dọla ya aka erigbo o ji wee bata ndị mmadụ na-enye ewu ọ na-ata free, ndị mmadụ na-akwụrụ ụgwọ họteelụ free, ndị mmadụ na-afọndụ fuel ọ na-agba, ndị mmadụ na-enye nri, ọ na-aṅụ mọtụ steady. O megiri ọsị na unu chọrọ iji gift degbo. Ogechi siri enyere ya extra 300,000 ga-ewure na-eke ndị mmadụ, ọ kara wee metụ ego ya aka. Ogechi kwuru ya gboo n'ego dị kedu ka esi wee nwezie 10 minutes fortunate apụtazie with propaganda. Alicia Travel, Geraldine, after that Callistus come out and say no go get agwuna sit to get ego. Now ever since then emecha GoFundMe got done again. I took an account to Ogechi. They have never come out and give account of that money up to today. Only a go to expose na no Ogechi akara we met 1 naira yaka. Now can you say that one at on access bank Ogechi? Can you say that one to GoFundMe? Can you know Julia Weme? This is the question. Where are the money? Unana collect go from vulnerable people of Ndibo. Now another fair go on behalf of court case. Why did not get him to believe the aka? Even 1/4. And they only cook 10%. There's a bonus. No get him at shishi. You hear it from the right source. Now, can you not see an app about Ogechi? No one's here. Liars. No.
That is number one example. Ebonya siwe karego. That is number one example of Ebonya siwe karego. Yes. Why calling for donation? That is exactly what I'm telling you. Owuna nesele na Ogechi wu a nobody. Na mmadụ niile hate Ogechi. Who are those people donating those money? Who are those people donating those money? Okoli onye nwere credibility nwere ike ịkpọ for donation people enye. Imagine where Mwa Ezeugo nwere case spend on my money, people but I spend their own money for me. That alone will be a comfort to me. That alone will give me strength. That alone is a motivation on its own. I can only begin to think when everybody abandons me. As if hey, I have been abandoned though, but where I enjoy, look, let me tell you, zero support put your money where your mouth is or boss. Imagine mmadụ kwuru ekwu n'ọnụ igwe were ego utie ebe ahụ okwu ọnụ ga abụ ọsọ onye kwedu were ego ebe ahụ okwu ọnụ ya. So when you find yourself that even in the time in on a trouble,
don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. But on a one mother now. Now, can I donate ego? No name cannot donate ego. Then at that alone can make Ogechi Okeke Njaka to regain her strength. Now, you could ego ne coach ego na the na issue Ogechi Okeke Njaka. Nothing, none. Ezeugo, how much did you put in that Ogechi case? How much? Ego ne ke go about a village where man Ogechi na Nigeria. How much did you put there? Take a call a court war, restract your district, then you return back. How much did you put? All video by the Kaiju where man Ogechi na Nigeria. They're gonna keep put to go on here. Because court case here, if you can make a video ahead of HD, upon the church, kid the sins. You can go Ogechi as an hour in Donach.
When you don't have that freedom to command and people are still running around willing nice to support.
Intelligent caller.
Ofujidi ebube ngozi.
Onye amụma ka ebo na ikuri ekwu na ego dị na akpabara ya aka.
Ego nọ na buutu.
Hey! Preach on, Daddy.
One day more. These guys have lost totally. Totally. But most times, why we are responding to them, but just to be passing information or bro, anything tangible have. Because their story, only another thing.
Okay.
There is some part in watching a video. She said that Ogechi will be in our midst tomorrow. Yeah, yes, she is correct. If you will go to Suleja or you come to court, this is example of what we are telling the public. What these people is using is reverse psychology. There is no big man that will try to associate his or herself to this kind of calamity. The problem I have with these people is that most times, especially somebody like Ezeugo, and in all the cases money I may go encounter, he thinks it's all about social media validation. He did the same thing in Nanko Kulora. He failed woefully.
Okay.
He failed woefully. An obvious truth is a no lie. He did the same thing on what he on a Menango Bala. Something you don't have full knowledge of. Now, Obegon and Kewanyo Mekome. He does not know what to talk. This is the same chap I met at what is he called? Zone 13. That has fears, all of his fear. He just created a topic to be talking about, or bro, no anything tangible in what he's talking about. He has never been part of the process. He has never been to Abuja. The Queen Pin is fine and all right. The system is favoring her well. Nobody have intimidated her. What will she need money for? Why will she spend money? The government is providing everything for her. Mama, may know what I'm trying to say. He is living rent-free in Suleja. What will she need money for?
Okay, nothing.
So you are telling us no spend the rego. Why will she spend money? Why will she spend money? Did he need to pay for pipe-borne water? No. Electricity? No. Feeding? No. Then why did she need money? Nothing. All her amenities all her responsibility is being met by the federal government. That is why I always tell people, forget this bunch of scammers. You went to go fund me to scam the public. And at the end, he said people were donating. Nobody is donating. Everybody I've seen is a criminal organization. Nobody is donating. I said nobody is donating. Nobody. Nobody is donating. We have not said that the Queen Pin is spending any money. Ofuji.
Nam.
I don't know where Messina Queen Pin they spend the ego. Have you said it before?
Never.
We have always reported that the Queen Pin is fine, doing well, in high spirits. We have always questioned the criminal reportage of the Kingpin saying that the Queen Pin is needing 100,000 naira every day to feed. And I told you people, this is a lie. And this is a true testament of what we are saying, that the Queen Pin does not need any money. Because an insider has said that. Ezeugo. And in the true sense of it, you ask yourself, what did she need money for?
Okay.
What does she need money for? Ọ da akwụ ụgwọ ọkụ, ọ da akwụ ụgwọ nri, o nwere ihe ọ na-akwụ ụgwọ ya. Kezi ha kwakwuru ya designers nye ya. Ha kwakwuru designers chinye ya, ọ na-eyi. So why did she need money for? Nothing. So ọ bụrụ taa ihe Ezeugo na-ekwu is not the first time. We have known no code. We have known that is the right thing. Onye a na-enye nri na-akwụrụ ụgwọ mmiri echi ije Abuja eburu gị na moto. Echi ije ụlọ ọgwụ ebuga gị Mina.
Free of that, you.
Federal government provides everything. And I've always said it, that the Nigerian government is trying. So what then did she need money for? What then? So ọ bụrụ na ị dabago n'ime ndị criminal syndicate of nwanyị omekome, go and ask for refund. But what am I talking about refund when I know nobody is donating? Because Fortunate had to lie that he has put in almost 10 million so that you can donate.
Yes. Chai.
So that you can part way with your own money. Oh, even Chimezie is confirming that she is taking extramural lessons free of charge.
Okay.
This is the handwork of the federal government. Why? Why is the federal government undertaking this tax? Because the burden is on them. She is a federal government property.
Okay.
The kingpin made it loud and clear that he has spent 10 million. Ugodi has spent 15 million. That is a total of 25 million. They aggregated all those things to make it huge for you so that you can part with your own letter or with your own huge amount. For you to think that they are spending. But this is a true testament that they never need any money.
Chai.
They never need any money. Chichi Obonya can attest how much we spend. He told you people we didn't spend up to 500,000.
Okay.
You know what she said?
Yes.
We did not spend up to 500, and they are spending more than 25 million in just a week. Don't you know that these are a bunch of? I've always told you people that these are a bunch of criminals.
Right.
And I know that people believed. That is why people are not donating. Nobody. I say nobody is donating. Nobody is donating. So what is this young man trying to do today? Is to try. He's just trying to. He's not even sure of tomorrow. He's not even sure of tomorrow. But what is he trying to do? To make a soft landing as a base for them to stand tomorrow to continue their scamming business. She had not even spent 10% of her money. She had not even spent 0% of our money. That is what we have been saying. What is she spending money for? Come to think of it, what is she spending money for? Is it for feeding? The federal government is feeding them. Is it to pay rent? The federal government is paying rent. Is it for water? The federal government provides water. All the basic amenities. Or pant, you're gonna kind of toiletries. Tight. She doesn't even need a clothes because the federal government clothes them with designers, Louis Vuitton.
Yes.
Obulukwana ka Ezeugo confirm again what we have been preaching. Is he God not a wonderful God?
He is indeed. God is indeed at work.
Ezeugo is just a merchant that parades himself as a media expert, which he does not know his left from his right. He makes profit where there is coerce, where there is problem. That is where he makes profit. In all these things he is saying, have you seen him in Abuja? What is interested? What is interested is for the clash to be happening so that they can be consulting him. Just imagine consulting a quack. Who I call it? Everybody is now a journalist. Everybody is a journalist. You see him in the camp of Ebuko. Do you know why? Because that is what is trending. I could remember when everybody on Facebook was an IPOB presenter. Where are those platforms now? It's not fashionable now. This one that is doing now will run out of fashion soon.
Preach on. We run out of fashion.
Stomach infrastructure. This is like a business. This is the same work he did when Zolo Bitters and the Kulele Bitters was competing. Yeah. This is just a normal thing in business. Competition. That is what is in business. All you have to do is to be marketing your own. But what did he do? He tried to be attacking because he needs those strife for him to be involved. But look at what he's spending one, this, that. But at the peak of her criminality, he never made a word. Correct. Everything was correct. When Mr. Obi cried, everything was correct. He never intervened. It was very palatable for him. There is no need. The money is flowing in his account.
Sorry.
But he cherishes this kind of situation so that he is with controversy. Where is controversy coming? We are now trying to portray to us that she is credible, that people are now paying for her services. That is not correct. This is a criminal arrangement. You are trying to blackmail with your media. So that the donation will still continue to be pouring.
Preach on.
If she's not credible, therefore nobody is donating. Nobody. I say nobody. If you think you are transparent people, can you publish? Nobody can even trust you. The kind of atrocities that have happened in that syndicate. Nobody is donating. A matter before the court. You went to be writing a frivolous petition, a matter that went through investigation over the years. You never approach the police. You even want to use the instrument of the court to stop the investigation. The court was emphatically very clear with their words that what you people did was stealing by false pretense and cannot use the instrument of the court to stop the investigation. Expressly clear. The court was very, very clear about that. You don't even need any interpretation. He went and petitioned the IG to do what? You cannot turn back the time of the clock. The court is here. You are not going anywhere. I keep saying this and I'll continue to say it. You people have not realized the gravity of the offense you people are in. People have not done that. I get it, it's fine. Yes, nobody is doubting it. The federal government is taking good care of her. Very soon she will be in our midst. Yes, very soon she will be in our midst. Is anybody arguing that with you? Those things are facts. She cannot be perpetually held there.
After all,
That is
the
the fact.
lawyers have in our midst and in their midst as well.
That is the fact. She cannot be perpetually there. No, we are not afraid of the trial. We are prepared for the trial. Tomorrow is another day. We'll go and test our resolve in court. That is what we are saying. Submit yourself. That is what we are saying. I had me spend the ego, me spend the ego. The way it is structured that you should not spend, and we are not spending. But Solo came. Uncle Solo was there.
Okay.
Fortunate is now G3. Now G3. Etilo, abon evel la gashi, abon la gashi, Facebook, Gemulaka, Facebook. Who cares? Who cares? What will you do that you have not done before?
Okay.
There is absolutely nothing. And the most important thing that you cannot help the situation on ground because you are too, how will I put it? Will I say incompetent? I don't want to say incompetent. Will I say shy? You know, gather liver. You cannot put your words in action. Ezeugo is just a media person. He just want to make people to be excited.
Yes.
He want to lift their spirits.
He's only
You take what is in his mouth with a pinch of. Look at Ezeugo Bialono. We are talking that in a group Okulola create. A lot of people lost their money, COS money, and that is a proven fact. Now, instead of to call about the money, na Mary Balonzama. I look at the boy say you move a brain.
Balonzama first. Can you imagine?
Somebody boo an agent herself. Gwagego no get you emeloge this thing. Acquire advance. Or will advance agenda his this thing. Source. So where is in Jamadia? So if who is a guy that thrives with controversy, he does not obro about reality. He has stopped talking about Okulora. Have she recovered the money? The answer is no.
Okay.
These are an opportunity this kind of situation brought to limelight. From there, capitalize Yabani and the Zion. From Zion, omit the Quimpin. A very hardcore criminal. And he thought that is the end of life. You see how you sugarcoat this? She is fine. I don't think she has spent 25% of her money. Now, ask Ezeugo, what is the 100% of her money?
Okay. How much has the Lukona and Ogechi spent on one dime of her money?
What is her? Do you say 100% of the money we got there before you don't spend it? Before spending, how much was the money? Before spending, how much was the money? That is why I look at these people, I say these people are daft. You are fight social media, you lost. You go to court, you will still lose. Because the case was thoroughly investigated. Evidence, choke. They went and be telling their lawyer, you ask yourself, they went and be telling their lawyer, hey, they did not spend any money in our account. That figure they are quoting is not correct. That figure is in our lawyer, it does not make sense. It will pop up in court. It will pop up in court. That is why the kingpin came on the Quimpin platform to be lying, claiming that heaven will fall.
Jen, God.
The son of the court did not go his way. I laugh at you. I am very, very confident that the court will do the right thing. I am very confident that the court will do the right thing. This is a man 24 hours before the Facebook call out. He sent his lawyer to come and negotiate. Out of court settlements. This is to show you that he's jittery. This is to show you that he knows that he doesn't stand a chance.
If you're mad in a deba, you are creating eternity enmity in your family. Can you imagine?
Forget what that stupid person is writing is immaterial. What is writing is immaterial. How does it relate to what is happening here? How does it relate to what is on ground? What is my family got to do with what is on ground? I'm only son. Not a family.
$.
Our dollars. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
$.
The people was loud, Dolapo. The loud River State allocation.
In fact,
River State allocation plus Lagos State allocation. It was massive. It was massive. You know. Thank you very much.
We really appreciate.
Unless I had the contract, I know I will make a lot of money. Thank you for connecting me. I'll go have a connection.
Connect. Connection.
Onye nyelo mmadụ contract ọ ya alụ ọlụsi onwezi dịka 5 million ọ na onye ha traịrị. Kedu mgbe nwoke Vietnam ga-elegide akpụkwụ leta 5 million? I'm not going to get to the Waka or Joe. Dolawo, I have mobilized men to the site. Video call, Kapagina all.
Woto.
The 3 days will deliver.
2026 hotel. And we're going one room, particular one. Whoever and there who are yo abasalam. Hey, but that manager say, Boma Zabutem na New York, Chineka Bagok. If they was in New York, but hey, better than custard. Now, Quanabo. As about I will go pay. Say, I don't know me. Dollar brother.
I want you to regular canvas. Who get another what attack pala eh? You make that your business by force.
When you are the 2005. If I had us in a hand, go your royal day where you were.
Okay, no mind you. I'm on the government you have all get for Bruno, the Gulegu can name. You know,
that bastard idiot. Wow. Never up there with the tax. What did you get about Yabu? Can I be? You don't have your Cozona. Idiot. Before the general Telu get Benaja, he are called in advance. Only I could say it. Or where to a baby before could it check on what? Hey, if I bed who get Benaja Nararo, Myriad goes to that bed tower because
Equeme because Kajaman of Wimpy, Lafolobo Gebemo, because that Ugebebe is my own. Ugebebe is my own. I tell people you cannot reverse the hand of the clock.
one off here.
You cannot reverse the hands of the clock.
Yeah.
You know? This is where we are, and we must face reality.
Intelligent
Everybody for this.
intelligent intelligent. You got no common and do a program. I in a court to Hana now log off because I need to rest against tomorrow. Tatashi. Now, in a gen and take Quimkin, before we gotcha, Rotekwana, Ejra family and justice, and I'm mad ego. Post is here 20,000. I see a post 100,000.
Let me tell you, you know, I spoke about this.
Okay.
Let me tell you what happened. When he did that, I did not come and justice. So I came on a live video to condemn it in totality. Now, do you know what he did? He now used Mirabel and call Mariam Justice to tell Mariam Justice na mwa na kimwa jiafa Mariam Justice and them what they go.
Can you imagine?
So Mariam Justice had to call me on phone.
Hey.
So when I explain to Celia what happened, we do screenshot of that post to Ome. Send the woman. The woman had to, as a matter of urgency, make a disclaimer on her phone, on her page. That was what led to that disclaimer that woman wrote on her page. So the one thing is that after illegally, criminally collecting money at the back from people, Obama the same crime. Can you imagine?
Oh,
when I have not. I swear to God, but Mirabel. I say Mirabel now. Okay, what will happen? The woman called me on phone.
At this movie industry.
The woman called me on phone. But the woman, I have not, even in secretly, openly, asked anybody to give me money or to donate money on your behalf or for your case, even for any type of case.
Wow.
Anybody money I may call a fego. Let me use Sharon as an example. I told Sharon, we need to complete this task. The task was very, very specific. I don't tell people something that is empty air. I told Sharon, we need to complete this task. Or say, what is that? I told her the nature of the project. On her own, she decided, call me, okay, let's do it. She gave me the money and gave me extra. He said, this one is for your own. This one is to achieve this project. I delivered the project. I gave her the testimony of the project. She saw it. Not just seeing it, she confirmed it. I did not say this is for Maryam. I did not say this is for Mr. Obi. The nature of the project was pronounced. Even in disagreement, she knows that I'm honest. Even in disagreement, she knows that I'm honest.